So Adam, a lot of people looking to get out of businesses to set up by themselves, they would be looking to get a cold start. From what you were talking about earlier, though, actually there's a degree of sense to go out and invest in an existing sales business.
Oh, there is. I mean, it doesn't make any sense to do a cold start in the sales market at the moment because the prices are just so cheap. So let's take an example. Somebody has got £250,000 to invest.
Yep.
Now, if you spent that on a cold start, you've got 6 months before the money starts coming in, so you've got to pay all of the salaries in that time, you've got to pay your marketing, your premises costs, and if that business goes wrong, you lose the whole 250,000. So it's a very, very high risk strategy. Now, for the same 250,000, you could buy a business at the moment that's doing about 750,000 turnover and making a £250,000 profit. So you get your whole money back in a year, and thereafter it's doing 250 a year for years and years and years and years. And when you look at the risk and reward ratio of buying an existing business like that versus cold starting one, I can't see why anyone would want to cold start a business in this market.
No, crap phrase though is, it's a no-brainer, isn't it?
Yeah,
it really is.
But that is only because the prices are so cheap at the moment.
Yeah.
And if we go back to before the Brexit referendum, that same business doing 750 a year, making 250 profit, that would have sold for 750. So people have then get the issue, you know, I've only got 250, I can't afford to buy a business at 750, and the returns don't work. So I think the opportunity to do this will be one that's fairly short-lived.
Yeah, and never more needing of advice anyway, because of the cyclical nature of all of this anyway.
Well, it is, and the only word of caution there is that people who are good estate agents are very often not good businessmen.
Yeah.
And the two things are very, very different skills. And there's a lot of people that do well under a corporate chain and think that it's all down to them. And then they start their own business. They know nothing about a balance sheet or how to read a set of accounts or VAT or HR or compliance or all the other skills that are necessary now to run an effective business.
So who should be telling them not to go ahead with it? Is that you?
Well, I do a little bit of work in that space, although I've got a limited number of consultancy days to sell now. One option is to go down the franchise route.
Yeah.
Another option, probably a better one for a lot of people, is to find a trusted business advisor or even a business partner who is a sleeping partner, maybe an investor as well, who have got the proven business skills to help them to survive in business as well as be a good estate agent. And very often the most successful businesses have got the person who is out there at the front of the business in the public eye, and then the person in the back room that does all this invisible work behind the scenes.
Some great advice there. Thank you, Adam. Yeah, brilliant.
Everyone's kerfuffling.